Hey, Facebook Live, YouTube, Periscope. Great morning. You guys come on in, come on in, come on in. And while you're coming in, I'm going to share, okay? But come on in. Let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about some stuff. I know this is early for me, isn't it, y'all? Normally when I come on like that's a serious thing, okay? So you guys listen. Let me know who's here. Let me know who's here. Drop a comment. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I'm so incredibly excited about what's happening right now, but there's some things that come with it, and I want to talk about those things because a lot of times we want to talk about just the good stuff, the positive side. Hey, beautiful. I know it's okay. New York in the house. Hey, great morning, you guys. Great morning, great morning. So good to see you all. So, I want to talk to you guys and I want to have some real talk because I think way too often people don't have real talk with one another. Yes, St. Petersburg in the house. Come on, somebody. So, in having real talk, it means allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And most people don't want to be vulnerable. Like, nobody wants to allow themselves to be vulnerable. And so, I'm going to be very vulnerable with you because it is my assignment, right? God clearly told me that my assignment is to share with people while I'm on the journey. To share with people while I'm on the journey, not after I get there, not after everything is figured out, but along the way to be willing to share those vulnerable moments, those challenges that you face. Good morning, baby. Have a good day at work. All right. All of that, right? So, when you do that though, I don't know about anybody else, but I know for me, vulnerability is not always comfortable. Okay. But I'm going to be vulnerable with you, right? So lots of great things are happening in my life right now. When I say lots of great things are happening, lots of great things are happening, but there are also some challenges that are coming with it as well, right? So you guys know that I've partnered with a trading company, right? I didn't leave Tava. I'm not gone. I still use my Caprice CBD coffee. I drink it this morning. I'm taking my vitamin, Baby to Valet 30. It works. Like, matter of fact, I need to take my shot. I haven't taken my shot yet. I drank my coffee because I needed it, but I haven't taken my vitamin yet, and I need to do that too. So hold on one second, guys. It's a double shot kind of day, y'all, and I'm going to tell you why. So let me tell you what's been going on. So what's been going on for me is that I've launched with this brand new company, right? And so I'm trading. I'm getting up. I trade in the morning at 5 a.m. That's what Stacey was talking about. She trades with me. So we're trading. We're really working to learn and master the Forex market, the foreign exchange market, right? We're working to master it. And so I have late nights. I have early mornings, right? I never claim an illness, but I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. And when my body is under extreme stress, then it increases the likelihood that I might have a flare up. So literally that's what happened for me yesterday. I've been feeling it coming on and I've been trying to put it at bay. But yesterday, I ended up rolling into a pretty significant flare up, right? And when it happens, like I have to just wrap up, bundle up because I'm cold to my core. My joints ache. I'm just cold. Like everything is icy, and it can be debilitating. Like my brain gets foggy. It's hard to focus, and I was able to press through to get through the school day. Working with the kids, we traded yesterday. They watched their training videos. We had lessons, and we entered trades, right? But when I finished, after I ate, it was over. And it was over for real. So I had to go lay down. People don't know that about me, because people see me and they see me on 110 all the time. It seems like, right? It seems like I'm always going, and I am going, right? But there are times when my body says, shut it down. And yesterday was one of those times. I've been on a run. I've been on a massive run trying to help as many people as possible learn how to trade, right? In the meantime, I live a lifestyle. And see, I think that what happens a lot of times is people's lives are so compartmentalized that either they do this or they do that, or they do this or they do that. And I don't function like that. Like, I have a lifestyle. Now, this is when you know that it's serious for me, right? So I felt it coming. I had a lot going on yesterday and I didn't go work out. A matter of fact, I don't think my body could have sustained a workout yesterday, truth be told, right? Not with the flare up that I had last night. And so I just know my body. I've learned to listen to my body. I've learned to pay attention to my body. Why am I telling you guys this? Listen, it may look like it's easy out here, but it's not. But if you keep pressing through the struggles, if you press through the trials, you're going to discover that you're making headway on your goals. So what's happened for me in the midst of this press? Well, let me share with you. So today I got on the scale, right? I've not been, y'all know I don't diet. I just live a life, right? I use these products, I work out, and I live a lifestyle, right? I don't eat perfectly. I don't do that. Like yesterday I had a pizza sub. I hadn't had a pizza sub in forever, and I wanted one from Hungry Howie's. It was on a special, right? So I had my pizza sub yesterday. I try to make sure that I'm getting some protein in my body because the way my life is set up, I don't always eat. Or I don't always eat on time. So I'm working on that piece. It has not been perfected. But yesterday, I did what I do, right? I didn't take my tea, but I did drink my coffee. And I drank my coffee primarily because I was in pain. And so when I'm in pain, the CBD in the Caprice coffee, like, helps me. It helps me with the pain. It takes away some of the pain. And it's instant. So all I got to do is heat up my water, put it in, and drink it, right? So I drank my coffee. I took 2 shots of the Valet 30 because I was trying to prevent anything from really flaring up bad. And I continued my day, right? My day was frustrating. I created this whole plan for something I was getting ready to do, and it fell through. And it fell through because I did not consult God about my plan, right? Literally, I'm in the midst of, making decisions, making moves. I'm getting ready to get on the road. And God said, you didn't ask me. All I could think was, there he go. There he go, messing up my whole plan, right? Good morning, beautiful. Did you get your Jesus juice? That's what she calls Valet 30, her Jesus juice, because it gives her life and life more abundant. But I just know, hey, Mazetta, how are you? So I had this whole plan, right? So here I am. This is my plan. Okay, this is my plan. I had a couple of business partners that were in Atlanta. I was like, oh man, I need to be in Atlanta, right? So I was gonna rent a car and drive to Atlanta, pay for the rental car and everything, went there, and listen, I did not have enough on my credit card for the deposit. So I'm like, so I go through, I call, I'm trying to make a payment. I make a payment. Listen to me, y'all. I make a payment, right? Make the payment. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be good. The payment was $12 short. I'm like, oh my God, because I couldn't think, I couldn't focus. All I knew was I was trying to make this happen because I needed to be in Atlanta. Like, I got 2 business partners in Atlanta, plus Epic's headquarters is there. Like, I was like, oh my God, I need to be in Atlanta. Let me go, right? Y'all, God was like, you didn't ask me. And I said, but God, listen, you didn't ask me. No. What? But I already paid for the car. No. I said, well, can I at least just go get, because I can't get my money back. It's a hot rate on Hotwire. So I can't get no money back. Can I at least just go get the car? Like, he's like, go on out there. So I go to the airport and I'm like, okay, I'm at the airport. I'm getting ready to get the car. And then I run into all of these problems, right? Make the payment. They push it through so that the funds are immediately available. It's $12 short. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Call back. I guess I need to make another payment. We can't accept 2 payments on the same day. Are you kidding me? Right now? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can you just push my limit up? $12? $20? Can you just do that? Well, you have to send in a letter and then it has to go through the process and it has to be approved. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Are you freaking kidding me? Right? So I leave. My phone is on like 2%. My phone's about to die. Okay. I'm like, oh my God. So I call my girlfriend. I'm like, oh my God, this is what's happening. They were like, great. That means that breakthrough is on the horizon. Don't you hate when people do the stuff to you that you do to other people? Like, I hate that. Here they go pulling a Dr. V on me. I'm like, I don't want to hear that right now. I don't want to hear that. And here God comes like, what? Oh my goodness. Oh, listen, well, I'm glad you got it right on time, girl. I'm glad. Even though it was 2 days after you read out, girl. You're like, ah! So I come home and my plan was to call the credit card company again and try to get someone who would lift the limit, right? And I was like, I can't be on the phone again like that. Like, I'm tired. My body began to ache. All of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I got to get through. I got to get through the day. I got to make it through the day, right? I finally eat. I work with the kids and we were like trading for about 2 hours. Like it was about an hour and a half to 2 hours, not trading the whole time, but they were doing educational stuff. I'm answering questions. I'm asking questions, they're getting it, right? And I'm excited that they're getting it. And so then after that, like I ate my pizza sub and I laid down and I knocked out, but I didn't sleep good because I was in pain and I kept waking up throughout the night. And then this morning I woke up like 2 something. No, take it back, 1:11. It's almost 1:11. I woke up and then I was up, right? Well, I traded 5. So, I'm having a conversation with one of my friends and we get off the phone. It's like 4 something. 5 o'clock, I know that I'm getting ready to trade. So I need some meditation time, so I take a shower, I meditate, and God begins to speak to me. And this is what he said. Y'all, this is an intimate conversation with me and God in the shower, under the water, okay? He said, listen, you got a lot going on. And I said, I know, because that's how we talk. And he said, this is what I need you to do. I need you to pause. Just pause. And I need you to get everything organized. You've got a lot that you were already doing, and you've got a lot that you're currently doing, and I don't need stuff falling through the cracks with you. So what I need you to do is I need you to take some time this morning and just organize. I need you to lay out what you're going to do when. I need you to create the plan, and I need you to follow it. And know this, I got you. And all I could think was, wow, my daddy is so loving. Right? He didn't go through chastising me because you didn't listen to me. You didn't ask me. You're trying to be grown out here in these streets and just do what you want to do. No, you're not doing that because I'm going to block you. Okay? I'm going to block you. I'm the one that made sure that the amount was not enough. I'm the one that took the amount that you originally said and had them charge less. I'm the one that made you not even pay attention to the fact that they were charging less than what you had told them that you wanted to pay in the first place because you were so frustrated. I'm the one that did that. That wasn't the devil. The devil didn't do that. Don't give him no credit. I did that. I did that because I need you to listen to me. I did that because I need you to follow my wind. I did that because I need you to understand that this thing that's getting ready to happen is going to be so supernatural. It's going to blow your mind and everybody else's mind. I did it because I need you to know that this isn't about you doing this in your own strength. And so you don't have to wear yourself out to do something that I'm giving you supernatural wind on. So, ma'am, ask me. Now, listen, God and I always talk. We're always talking, right? But in that moment, I just felt like, oh, well, that's just divine. That's just perfect. Let me go ahead and do this. I didn't talk to him and I didn't pause even long enough to hear him say anything else. Hey, Teresa. So I just went, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I was going to try to fly in and da-da-da-da. I was going to do this, I was going to do that, da-da-da-da. Just listen to me. You all, I'm telling you this because, listen, we're in a season of supernatural growth and expansion. Come on, Clestine. Organization is key. It is. It is. In this season of supernatural expansion, because he's going to add the super to our natural, we have to listen for divine instructions. And when God gives us divine instructions, we have to follow them to the T and to the letter. Okay? That means that you can't just do what you want to do. It doesn't work like that. You've got to seek him. You've got to listen to him because there's purpose in everything he does. There's a plan in everything he does. There is provision for everything he does. And in the midst of all of it, right? In the midst of all of it, I got paid early with Epic. Like, we're not supposed to get paid until Friday. I got paid on Tuesday. He said, listen, I've got you. I'm doing some supernatural stuff. If you trust me, if you let me lead you, if you let me guide you, you're going to benefit from this. You're going to benefit and you're going to know that it was me and I did it because I love you. And you're not going to have to wear yourself out. You're so used to having to do it in your natural strength, or at least doing it in your natural strength, not having to, but doing it in your natural strength, that you're not allowing me to add the super to your natural. You all listen. I want y'all to hear what has transpired in the midst of the trials, the tribulations, the pain, the shifting of focus, not the shifting of location, but just the shifting of focus, right? The shifting in relationships, which is uncomfortable, right? All of this shift. And God is like, watch what I do. So I hit Founder 500, which is $500 extra a month added to my household, $125 a week, right? I'm like, wow, God. But I really wanted to be at a 1,000 by Sunday. Y'all see, I'm an overachiever. Like, I'm all about accomplishing goals. I'm all about hitting marks. Like, I'm about that. Like, I want to know, what do I need to do this? And then I want to do everything in my power to do that, right? And God is like, listen, I get it. I know who you are. I built you like that. I wired you like that for a reason, okay? But I also wired you to function in the spirit. So yes, while there's natural work that you need to do, don't neglect the spiritual work. Don't neglect the spirit. Some of you are not having the success you need because you're trying, or you want, because you're trying to do it all in the natural. And there's no ruach breath on it. You see, when the ruach breath of God blows on something, he doesn't have to tell you how he's going to do it. He just does it. He supernaturally shows up and situations arise that push you and propel you and put you in a position that you didn't even know you were going to be in. He supernaturally connects you to people that you didn't know a day ago. And suddenly you're doing massive things, creating an epic lifestyle. You understand? But not just that. Check this out. I hadn't worked out since Friday. Right? Today is Thursday. I get on the scale this morning and I'm down to 182 pounds. So I was 183 a little earlier in the week. I was 184 last week, right? I've lost 2 pounds in the midst of everything that's going on. You see, I've had to learn that if you stay faithful in the press, if you stay faithful in the press, You go through the trials and the tribulations. You listen to the voice of God. You allow the Ruach breath of God to blow on your natural. You position yourself to experience the glory of God and success that is produced supernaturally. Wow. Okay, God. Well, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stress about it. You just have to listen to the voice of God and take his instructions and do what it is that he says. And know this, everybody won't get it, everyone won't understand, and everyone won't like it. Now, that's just the truth, right? People look at me, and I know how people look at me. I already know. I remember a time when it used to bother me, right? It used to bother me, right? It used to bother me. Oh, she's not stable, right? She moves. I do move, right? If God says this season is up, I move. When God says move geographically, I move. When God says move in business, I move. Like whatever God says, that's what I do. Like I really try my best to listen to him. And that's why he has to pull my coattail when I'm not listening. Like you didn't ask me about that. You're just moving. And I'm like, but it's in perfect alignment. Like this is perfect. It makes perfect sense. He's like, cut. No, not now. It's not what I want you to do. You got some stuff that you need to do, and I need you to do that. I know you're excited. I know you're ready to run. I know all of that. You got obligations and commitments that you need to fulfill. Fulfill those. And I'm like, but God, listen, it'll help me so much. Fulfill those and watch what I do. You all, if you will ever learn to create life as a lifestyle and not have businesses that you do, things that you do, but you make them a part of who you are. Y'all listen, and I need y'all to hear me clearly because I want to dispel some myths and castigate some rumors, right? I live a holistic lifestyle. My entire life is about lifestyle, my lifestyle, right? So I'm not going to stop using anything that works for me, right? And if I use it, I'm going to make money off of it because people are going to ask me and I'm going to tell them and they're going to get it. So if I can make a little money off of it, that's what I'm going to do, right? Just because I'm not actively promoting it, just because I'm not actively building it doesn't mean that it's not in my life. It just means it's not my focus. It's in my life, but it's not my focus. It's in my life because I use it, right? I am always going to use natural products. I am, right? It's going to be natural stuff. I'm going to use it. I like it. I like the way it makes me feel. I like the way the makeup looks. I like the way the cleaning products work. I like the way the fragrances smell. And I like that they don't have all those chemicals in it. I like it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to shop in the shopping club because I shop. And I don't like going to the store. I'm going to order online anyway. It makes sense for me, right? It makes sense, right? I'm going to take these Tava products because they're freaking amazing. You guys have watched me. You've watched my transformation. You know, you've watched me lose pounds and inches. You've watched my stamina and my strength increase in my workouts. You've seen the difference. You've seen how I'm getting cut. You've seen all of that. You've watched it, okay? I'm not going to stop. I love that the CBD in the coffee it helps to alleviate my pain. That it calms me, relaxes me while giving me clarity and additional focus. That the energy metabolism booster gets my metabolism going and helps me with my mood. Now, it does some other stuff that I really don't need it to do right now, but it helps me with my mood and my focus, right? The tea detoxes me and it helps me to be regular because I'm not on my own. That's lifestyle. That's for life. That's for life. So you all know that if y'all need a vitamin or you want to know what I'm using or what I'm doing, all y'all got to do is reach out. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to send you my link or I'm going to send you an invoice and I'm going to help you do that. But I also love the financial side. I love making money and I love trading. I've had to get a level of discipline with it because listen, let me tell y'all something. I discovered I was greedy and impatient, but I discovered it because I was trading. I discovered I was greedy and impatient. Greedy, real greedy, real greedy. I'm greedy. Yeah, greedy McFeedy. That was me, right? So I had to learn discipline. So even in coming back into it, I've had to make sure I control myself. I have to control myself because, yeah, got a little addictive personality, y'all. It's a little addictive, and I know that, right? I'm grateful that I've never been on drugs, right? Because if I was ever on drugs, I would be on drugs for real because of my personality. It's addictive, right? So I have to operate in discipline. I'm going to trade and I'm going to help other people learn because I believe it is the key to socioeconomic freedom. I believe it is the key to the divine wealth transfer that God has already spoken to me about. I believe it's the key. I'm not leaving any piece of my life out, even if it makes people uncomfortable. I'm not leaving any piece of my life out. I'm not. That's me. I'm just saying that's me, right? All of that is a part of me. It's not that only this is me or only that is me. No, it's this and that and this and that and this and that. All of that. See, that's what lifestyle is. See, that's the difference between doing business and living a lifestyle. When you're living a lifestyle, things are incorporated into your life. When you're doing business, you do the business and it's not necessarily incorporated into your life. So you have to schedule time to do the business. My life is business. My life is business. And see, the moment some of you, because some of you are like me, some of you are like me. Some of you are people that you have multiple things going on in your life at the same time, and you're trying to live your best life, right? Because in the midst of all of that, I'm not going to stop living my life. Live your life. I'm going to live my life, right? I'm not going to let anything consume me to the point where I'm not living my life, right? Now, I may focus on something really hard, right? Because I've got a goal that I'm trying to reach because I need time and time is of the essence. But I'm not, this is just me, I'm not going to not live my life while I am pursuing my goals. I'm not. So that means I'm going to watch Lovecraft Country. I love it. I'm going to watch it, right? So that's my downtime. That's my time to relax my mind. That's my time to kind of regenerate because I'm a workaholic. And I can find myself in a position where I'm working. Then I crash. I'm out for about 2 days. I come back and I'm working. I don't want that. I want to live and have a quality of life that people look at and they admire and they say, I want that. In fact, this is what I'm doing, okay? Because I know there are a lot of people who are like me. What I've done is I've put together a program that helps you to figure out how to fit the pieces in your life, right? How to live your life in flow, right? In fact, that's the name of the program. It's called Flow. And this Flow program is going to help you figure out and put together your life. Yours, not mine. You're not going to mimic mine. You're going to find what you need to do for you. And that's the problem, y'all. Can I be honest? Everybody's trying to just copy what somebody else is doing instead of taking the time to figure out what they need to do for them. That's what's happening. So I know I've learned how to do that. I've learned how to do that. And people look at me crazy when I do it. They're like, how are you doing this and that and this and that and this and that? How do you have enough hours in the day? Listen, everybody has the same 24 hours. My day just starts earlier than other people's. Wealthy people tend to get up earlier than other people. They just do. I mean, that's their time for personal reflection, personal development, their meditation, their spiritual time. That's what they do. And they build out their day, right? They go through their day. It helps them, right? So I've learned how to do that. And I've learned how to teach other people how to do that, even though it's not always popular, right? So what I did is I have put together the program, Flow, that teaches you how to put your life, the pieces of the puzzle together for you. It is personalized. It is custom. It is a group coaching program, but I promise you, you'll walk away with a plan for your life. Not my plan for my life, but your plan for your life. Okay? And I only have 10 spots. It's only a 10-spot class. I only have 10 spots, and I am opening it up today so that you can participate in it. Now, if you're interested in putting your life together and putting the pieces together, then you can reach out to me and I'll tell you how you can be a part of it. Listen, the class is going to launch the beginning of November. It's going to launch the beginning of November, but I only have 10 slots. I'm opening up today to start filling those slots, and it's first come, first serve basis. That's it. Like once I hit 10, I'm done. Why? Because I told you it's going to be a group coaching class, but it's going to be personalized, which means that I'm going to spend some time with you. I'm going to spend personal time with you, helping you to map some things out and work through some things, because you got to figure some stuff out. There are some things that you just need to figure out about your life. You got to figure it out. And I can't give you the answer. I can tell you what I see, but you got to make decisions. I've learned that if you make decisions for people, they resent you. So what I do is I don't make decisions for people. I make people make decisions, because if you make the decision, you're responsible for your results. If you make the decision, you respond. If I make the decision, you're going to blame me. You're going to say it's your fault because you told me to. No, you're not doing that to me. But what I will do is help you work through that process so you can weigh it out, figure it out, see what's in your best interest. See, sometimes we do things out of loyalty that are not in our best interest, but we're just trying to be loyal. To who? To what? And I'm not saying that loyalty is not an important characteristic. It absolutely is. But who and what are you loyal to? See, I've discovered that my loyalty is aligned with my purpose in God. That's what I'm loyal to. I love people, right? But I may have to disconnect to you for my purpose in God. That's just it. It is what it is. I love teaching, but my purpose in God is pulling me away from the classroom. Doesn't mean I don't love teaching. It simply means that I'm doing it in a different platform, right? Financially, it doesn't make sense for me to just stay doing that when I can invest the time and energy in something else that pays more and is still in alignment with my purpose of liberating the masses. I can't liberate the masses if my time is tied all up. And while I love the people I work with, I'm not tied to you like that. You know, you need to assess stuff. And I think we're afraid to assess stuff because we just want to choose what's easier, what is the path of least resistance, right? Listen, I tell people all the time, when I show up in your life, I promise you, when I show up, some stuff is going to shift and get flipped upside down. It's going to happen. My presence in your life is an indication that God is getting ready to flip some stuff and shift some stuff. When I show up in your feed and you click on there, God is saying I'm getting ready to shift some stuff and flip some stuff. When you get on too many of my lives, you're going to start thinking a little different and looking at stuff and you're going to shift some stuff and flip some stuff. But it's all going to be to get you to purpose and destiny. Like I'm never about, taking people off track or off course, right? That's never my plan, never my desire. Like I want to help you stay on course and on track, but it may not look the way you think it's going to look. So when I show up, stuff changes. Stuff is revealed. Your eyes are opened. And then you get to make decisions about what you do with it. And it's up to you. At the end of the day, it's your life. It's your life. And you got to take responsibility for it. So if you're ready to put the pieces together, to get a comprehensive, holistic, I'm not going to say balance. I don't really think that the way we think of balance is realistic. When we think of balance and we think of a scale and it's just like this, no, that's not but you'll get a life that will allow you to operate in homeostasis, right? Homeostasis is different. It means that something may be more heavily weighted than something else at the moment, but they're all working in conjunction with one another. And that's what separates me. That's what separates me. When people ask me, Dr. V, what separates you from other coaches, right? I have friends that are amazing coaches. Everybody has their own lane, their own thing that they do, the things that they do amazingly and incredibly well. But what separates me is how I do what I do. That's what separates me. I like the live, interactive, personal. I like it. And every time I try to scale my business, right, and make it so that people can just watch a video or whatever and do it, like it's challenging for me to do that because I like that interaction right there. And so it's hard for me. So I have to accept some things about me that I don't know how much of that I'll have, but I know what I love. And what I love is having an intimate group of people that we can really do life with and really work through challenging things. The people who have taken my classes, and Stacey's on here now, our Mic Drop Academy is absolutely fire. It is lit. Not only are they going to come out mic drop speakers, they're going to come out more confident women who know who they are, who are standing firm and strong on what they want and what they desire in their life. We have very intimate moments where people are dealing with things that have haunted them since childhood, right? People are discovering things about themselves. They're being set free. I mean, there's a level of freedom that we operate in that is amazing. Yes, Clustine. Stacey will tell you, our classes, the stuff we talk about, the things that happen, the things that transpire, listen, I'm telling you, I told them, I said, y'all listen, y'all got this for a steal. Like, this is it. Like, they're like, thank you, Dr. V. I'm so glad I was able to get it last. Yeah, because it's invaluable. It's invaluable. And when you begin to understand that, then, you know, you don't denounce it. You don't try to not be that. Like, I'm going to be me. I promise you. You're going to always get Dr. V. You're going to get real. It's going to be raw. And sometimes it might even be raunchy. Okay. But it'll be entertaining. You'll be like, oh my God, this shit is so bad. Hey, yep, I did. Okay. Said what you were thinking. But you were like, oh no, I can never say that. Clutch the pearls. I'm the one that says the stuff that makes you clutch the pearls. That's me. So, you know, it's always going to be entertaining, right? But we're going to grow. We're going to evolve. We're going to get better. And it doesn't just happen for them. It also happens for me. So when I tell you that the Flow Coaching Program, that this class is going to be absolutely, what y'all? Epic. I mean that. Stacey, yes, this class is truly amazing. There's been so much liberation in this class. God has used it to break some things off of us. Yeah, I'm a liberator. Like listen, Harriet Tubman. If you listen to the podcast interview with me when she asked me about who, come on, Stacey. Yeah, because Stacey was bound, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Stacey was bound. Listen, it's a process, honey. I've been working on Stacey I know it's been a good 2 years. It took 2 years for me to get her in a class. 2 years. But she got in that first class and it was over. It was over. She was like, oh, Dr. V, no, I need this in my life. And now as I watch her, I watch how she shows up. I watch how she presents her business, because she has an incredible business. If you need assistance dealing with human resources, dealing with it's all of that back end business stuff. She does that stuff, right? HR, like all of that stuff. That's her niche. Listen, she sent me a link for background checks. I was like, girl, you better. Thank you, girl. I got to send the links out to some people today because I got a couple of people I need to do background checks on. But yeah, she's amazing. What she has is amazing. And people need to see it and they need to know, and she needs to show up in a way that is authentically her. And so that's what I do. So I help people find who they are and show up in a major way, because the world is waiting on you. The world is waiting on you. And if you can have that time where you deal with why you aren't showing up, why aren't you showing up? Why wasn't I showing up, right? Because I wasn't showing up fully. Good morning, baby. It's 7:35. Yeah. What time you got to work? Okay. So he's gone to work. Yeah, he's gone. These boys be looking out for each other. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. But, y'all, I want to help you. I want to help you. But I can only help you if you want to be helped and if you're willing to invest in your help, right? Like that's the key right there. So what I've discovered is that people don't value what you bring to the table if you don't charge enough for it. They don't value it and they won't put the time in. See, there's a threshold where after a certain mark, if you put that much money in, oh, you're going to do it, right? If the threshold is too low, you'll be, well, it was just $50. It's no big deal. Oh, just $100. It was no big deal. When you start putting a comma in it, the comma makes it serious. Okay. You put enough numbers in front of the comma. If you raise that number up enough, people definitely are going to do it. Oh, no, I'm not wasting my money. No, I paid too much for this. Absolutely. And so you guys, you have to understand that you got to be willing to make that commitment to yourself, to invest in yourself, because that's where you create change. See, that's how you get to progress. So when you press on through your trials, when you press through those trials, before you know it, you'll look up and you'll discover that you're in the place of promise, the place of destiny. I was talking to someone and I was telling them, I said, I am so different. I'm still me, but my posture is very different. There was a time when I felt like I had to convince people to work with me or do my classes or whatever. And that's not so now. There are certain people that are looking for me, and those are the people that I'm looking for. And if it's not you, it's okay. It's no big deal. I'm not mad, because there are people who are looking for me. There are people who are like me, who are looking for me, who want to know, how did you do this? How did you get to this place in your life? How did you get to the place where you're real crystal clear about what you want, about how you're going to live your life, how you're going to do business, how you're going to show up? And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. I could care less, really and truly. I could care less, right? Because I pay my bills, right? And if I'm in a position where I need someone else to pay my bills, then what I'm doing, I need to do something different. I need to move a different way. I need to shift my focus, right? So when you find out who you are, your tribe will find you. That's how you develop your tribe. If you missed Passion, Clestine, what was the name of the conference you just did? She had all of these amazing speakers talking about different things, right? And it was incredible. And I got to talk about finding your tribe. And I didn't talk about it the way people normally talk about it. Normally people talk about how you market for your tribe. It's not about marketing, just marketing for your tribe. First of all, you got to know who your tribe is. And the only way you know who your tribe is by knowing who you are. Because I promise you, your tribe is you and you are your tribe. So when you find people that are just like you, that's your tribe. That's your target audience. That's your market. I'm looking for the people that do multiple things. That's what I'm looking for. And they're looking for me. Yes, from purpose to profit. And listen, you guys need to get that series, right? Because I'm telling you, all of the speakers added tremendous value. And it was free, y'all. Now you can pay for the DVDs or the recordings and have access to all of them. But it was amazing. It was incredible. And so this is what I'm talking about. See, I don't have to show up like everybody else. Come on, Mirror Method. Yes. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Find out who you are. When you find out who you are, then you can find your tribe, because you can show up the way you need to. So today, I opened the Flow Coaching Program. Only have 10 slots, 10 slots, 10 slots, 10 slots. That's it, 10. Close it at 10. We're launching in November, but if you want a slot, you better get it. You better secure your slot, and secure your slot now, because I'm telling you, time is of the essence. And listen, I'm so excited that it done kicked me out the whole thing. Like, what in the world? So you guys reach out to me. Let me know you're interested. Let's figure out what we need to do so that you can find your flow. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to fully maximize what it is that you have to offer the world. Listen, you guys, I love you guys to life. and life more abundant. I've got some stuff that I need to do before I go to class, but know this, God is definitely in control, and he desires you to have the desires of your heart. So dream big, dream often, set goals, and go to work, making it happen. Love you. Oh, let me show this. Let me show this. Let me show this. Bam. All access pass. $37 till Monday. You're going to want to get that. Yes, from purpose to profit.com. So go there, get that, and know this. Know that if I'm telling you that it's worth it, it's absolutely worth it. And you can't beat $37. You can't beat that. That's amazing. Thank you for that, Christine. Y'all done got a little favor today. Okay, because now y'all know. So listen, you guys. Love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing and prosperous day. Be blessed. Mwah, and be epic.